Hey Mandy, this is Joe. It is 3 o'clock in the morning on Thursday. I was out of pocket Wednesday trying to find an emergency root canal girl. Gosh, that's a nightmare. We're scheduled at 10 tomorrow, but that was crazy. The hospitals and stuff, if everything's still out of whack, right? And you probably know better than most from your past experience. Hey, so looks really cool, man. Mandy's color palette is applied to the site. Find My Place Now is a call to action button, which a lot of people like, especially on mobile. If there's a phone number we can use, we'll connect that. If there's no phone number, we'll take this part off. But they can ask you a question or find my place now, right? So that goes to your integrated search with your smart apartment. So if I did medical district, just because I'm a nurse, I can do a price range, right? And I can do 2 bedroom to 2 bedroom, and 1 bath to 1.5, right? And and we left the question stuff on the website. Let's say I got a companion dog, right, or something like that. So it gives me a short list, and then I'm doing a shortcut right now. Actually, it's going to ask me to fill out my personal information, and that's going to go as a lead, which we already run a test. Might be a glitch in that code that they gave us. Anyway, what it would normally do is just pull up that search here with data and content, pictures, and on the right side would be a map. And I can actually click other apartment complexes in that area. So you get two parts of a lead. Either you get my basic info and you get any of the searches that I've done through Smart Apartments. That's really powerful because you're giving them a mega source of power to go and drill down on real properties. But the other thing too was the vibe, right? So this is not intellectual property owned by Smart City. It was just a slick setup. So my guys built one that looks like it, but it's not theirs copied, if you will, because this is public information. And what we did for you, so let's say I want medical district. Everything matches the color palette. These little blurbs on any of these tiles come from the D magazine information. So it also gives them another nice robust. See, these tabs are opening up separately so that people can stay on us with our site, right? So here's the gallery, here's the maps. So this is D Magazine's, information and map drawings and stuff like that, and give me the scene, right? Digging this. This is really cool, because I've got people in the medical field that I work with. They're telling me I should move downtown, and hey, that my buddy lives there, right? So this is good, right? You're giving them some robust content. We just did it in a format that the top guys called Smart City are doing, without duplicating exactly what they're doing. We just took the concept, right, of a tiled panel. So let me know if a number works. We got to get your disclosures down here, the IABS, privacy policy, and terms of condition. All that's just standard stuff. Google says we have to have it. What are you doing with your data? How much do you collect? How do you use it? Blah, blah, blah. All that standard legalese. There'll be terms and conditions that are standard legalese for an apartment locator, right? So when you take them on from there, the apartment does pull in credit and all that. Beyond this site, you're the valuable source of information. Hey, this is what's cool about these areas. But if you want me to find your place, go and drill it down, right? So they're going to engage on this button, and it's going to be really cool because they're going to get to a feature that's probably better than most. You're going to give them a real tool to drill that down. That's a high value. This is a self-embedded one-pager, so you can see it's all stuck on one page, right? The menu. And that's where you can offer a lot of robust content with links and other domains at a cheap price. WTF dating. Let's go here to the website. Okay, let me jump in there. So we had already done the changes. The team's been busy. I just didn't get a chance to touch base. Love the look and feel of this. You said to change the girl, and we changed the girl. I love that she's looking out the window, but they got this, right? Pretty nice. The Join Today is actually live, but it would go to a roadblock without a paid membership. Join Today takes me to start building my profile. So So I can build my profile. I know Elite Dating, probably one of your top sites. They're pretty good, and they're at that demographic, age demographic that you like. But man, they have a extensive questionnaire, which is basically a personality profile that you do just to even become a member. Holy crap, it's like 40 minutes long, right? But they're the top, one of the top rated. It's like 9.9, right, in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, or I think nationally. So join today will allow me to build my profile, but I won't be able to see or chat with anybody or get to anybody. I can see pictures maybe, but I can't interact with anybody without a paid membership. So it's a kind of a nice little deal. Events page will be added to the top up here. So we got new users. We'll change that to members, chat room, memberships. How do I sign up? Blog, if you're going to do it, and support was just for the users if they're having any issues, right? But here's the deal. We took off the featured members. Instead of new members, I think we'll just call it members. Instead of new users, we'll just call it members, right? Make it all synonymous. Same thing down here. There'll be a privacy policy, terms and conditions, specific legally terminology, which we already have in the can. We'll just pop in and customize it for you for dating websites, right? Now, if you're going to do the background checks, I recommend you sign up for one of the little plans out there, 30, 40 bucks a month. There's 3 or 4 names I can give you. But that's for personal use. If they find out you're doing it for a dating website, they'll probably cancel your plan. Commercial accounts require a monthly flat fee plus a individual, per pool, background pool fee. And that can get costly. But I think if you want to check somebody out, some of those personal ones are good. They pull social media, criminal records, just so whoever I'm going to go have coffee with, you can say to your community you've checked people out, right? The new users is cool, which we'll change that to members. I can drill down on any type of individual that I'm interested in, okay, depending on my likes. And I can even do a near me, which is a mapping deal. That only works if I'm a signed member, right? So I didn't want somebody to be able to spy on your people in a certain area, just and weird like that. Let's get them to sign up, fill out a profile, and then do that, right? If you disagree with that, let me know. I just think in today's time, it's probably smart. So let's say I saw Matthew at an event. I'm interested in Matthew. I can directly message him and directly keep him to my favorites, learn more about him individually, check out his photos and videos, away from Facebook and everywhere else, right? Here, people can be as real as they want to be, or make up who they are too. So, I can't believe he's 62. He looks great. All right. So anyway, so remember they'll fill that out when they fill out their profile. So this was just filler, for viewing purposes of what pieces look like. They will get error messages, right? A redirect message, actually, not a bad error message, that they need to sign up in order to be able to do this. Chat room is cool. Let's say we went to a large event you held in Dallas. It was a great time. I have this app and we're all talking about it and we're sharing, and then I can go get on a chat tool. Now your smart app integration, we scheduled a call with them for a demo and technical support to go through what can we pull in and not pull in and what's talking to what. That's really where the customization comes in. We really have to understand what can communicate to each other, or if not, what bridges do we put in with coding and software to make it all work seamless. And that's really important. So they could not get that until Thursday. So they were unable to get a chat on Wednesday. He asked me to find out what it would take to integrate it. He sent that, I think, Monday night late, came in. Got the guys to request it. I think the first they could get on was Thursday. So we'll get that done, see what pieces we could play with that allows your community to use that as well. But your system pretty much going to be able to give them that. Memberships is cool because you have control tools on the back end that allows them to, there's a send virtual gifts option. I have that off and I'm showing everything that's on or off for your purposes right now, and then only what's available with membership will show up. I kind of just did this as just to look at it, right? You can do a trial membership, 1 month, right? Membership is, $9.95 a month, You get all this stuff. Featured profile, that'll go away because we took that section off, but we'll also take off that control everywhere it would show up. Sign up for newsletter here needs to go away, but everywhere else that it was showing up is already gone. That's just a side menu. Here, just kind of wanted to know what to say, right? Here it just says subscribe to one, and then these are what you get access to. How it works is really pretty simple to get started, right? You can take a look or fill out the form and we'll get back to you, or go ahead and register, right? Register free. We'll change all this terminology, and then member benefits, right? Chat rooms, messaging, events. The other thing that's missing up here at the top is the event page. It's built, but we just don't have it turned on. And then my number one suggestion was Eventbrite. I've had people use Event Espresso. That's at $149 license per year, but you have to manually update venues, pictures, content, and it requires somebody with some good systems to do that and has the time to do it, okay? Eventbrite, you load all your events in there, even future ones, and people are notified through their social media. They're connected through their social media and your site, because all of that will be ported into the page. There's also a cool pop-up, get tickets now on your site, that will activate. And I'll give you an idea. Let me take a look at Texas Investors Club. This used to be Mid-Cities, Dallas, DFW, RIA, and they partnered with some guys they've known for years, and they changed it to Texas Investors Club. I kind of think they ruined the cool name we had, but hey, nice, picturesque. You can see they're doing conference style at a hotel. Some cool videos with some powerful music in the background. These guys are pretty bad A. We have a video gallery, picture gallery, and you can see tickets now. So this is Eventbrite. This is a new feature. So when it pops up, it actually takes me to the current event, and I can get tickets. This is a free ticket event, but then if I go to their events tab, which is just a page, this gets loaded with all the events that are going on. And obviously, there hasn't been any future events booked because of COVID-19. In fact, we had, most of the year, booked out. So we pulled all of it off because we didn't want people buying tickets in advance for something they didn't know if they're going to do. Right now, they're estimating they can go back to, hotel live events. They do about 200-300 people at these, back on the 19th. So we'll see how it goes. But we're also able to postpone and push people's registration over. I'm also able to communicate with the 200-300 registrants in a given month directly in Eventbrite. So really smart to use. We actually switched these guys from Event Espresso over to Eventbrite just this past year because they went from 50, 100 per event to now they're running 200-300. And checking people in and tickets, it's pretty cool. Use your mobile app, you can scan their little barcode on their mobile app or the tickets they got in an email, and you check people in right away. You have a summary report, people can pay. It's pretty easy. So that's one reason why we're going to go that. So there'll be one little more page to add there, and we just need to clean up some of this content, and then it's ready to rock and roll with the style and the feel of the way you want the memberships to roll, right? All right, girl. Wanted to give you an update. Thank you so much. Tomorrow's Thursday. I'd like to try to get this stuff wrapped down. Phone number for the apartment site is there one. If not, no worries. We'll just take it off. And over here, we need to add the events, and we've got to finalize this chat and online meeting with Smart App so we can see what we can integrate for you. Okay? Thanks.